morning, everybody. Hi, Neil Braverman.
Hey, Neil.
Oops. Let's get Charlie in here.
I forget my
Get Charlie's hat on and get Charlie in here.
chapeau.
And you know what? I got to move the our French screen because you can see the light. And I'm always taught you're not supposed to be able to see the light. So let's see. Is that better? Yeah, it's better.
Hello, the text.
Good morning, Bonnie.
Text.
Hi, Steve Verona. Nice to see you guys. We've had a busy day. I had a flat tire, and we've already been out in the garage with the nice man from the local car shop, telling us that because I drove like, I don't know, a tenth of a mile with a flat tire, I've ruined the tire. Hi, Judy Abbey. Hi, Nancy Basket. Hi, Kathy Marsick. Let's tune the guitar. Why we started an open tuning. Who else is here? It's Tuesday, April 21st. Sloan Wainwright, Mark Wilson, hi. Hi, Marie Eaton, nice to see you. This is the story of longing in the blood and the bone. Whatever it is you love, that you're calling to come home. You can't predict love or the weather, make your life all fit together. But this is where we are tethered to the center of it all. And I wonder why it is that I still want to believe that the gods are holding out their hands to me. You loved something and it ran away one night. You said, tell me all about you. It was gone out of sight. The hopeless cause, the very long odds, the shot in the dark. We call it an arrow, we say we fall, 'cause we don't understand the heart. And I wonder why it is that I still want to believe that the gods are holding out their hands to me. I hear a bird and it sings when the dawn is still dark. Hey, Ginny. Hey, Rick Allendorf. Dorothy Holland. Oh, sorry, Charlie. Oh, can you feel the lightning in your body and your head? Don't believe them when they tell you that the mystery is dead. One more dive from a very great height. What if we are doing this right? What do you love? It just might be the center of it all. And I wonder why it is that I still want to believe that the gods are holding out their hands to me. I still want to believe that the gods are holding out their hand to me. My ambitious young woman who always thought that right around the corner was everything she ever hoped for, and now I'm very glad that my career actually was what they call a simmer, where you never quite reach the top, but you're always just simmering. Dorothy Holland, sweet for you to be here. Dorothy's going to come to camp. Rick Allendorf, good morning, CNC says. Lawson Drinkard.
Lawson?
Good morning, Lawson. Okay. We're going to play Patricia Cronin from Salt Lake City. Nice to see you. Janet Simpson from Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Carol Pred, good morning. We're going to do the song that made me want to learn to play guitar from Bonnie Raitt's Streetlight album in 1972. But not on this guitar, which is an open tuning. We're gonna go to this one. I forgot. Sorry, I was in open G. We'll do it on this guitar instead. Nice to be at home because you can take 2 guitars downstairs. So when I'm 9 years old, my brother gets one of the first Walkmans. Back when we'd never seen tiny little headphones. And I remember I'm standing in the dining room. I can see the shag carpet. And my brother walks up to me with this tiny little box and he sticks these headphones on my head. And Bonnie Raitt's album, Streetlights, is playing. And I was totally hooked. Jesus cried, wept and died. I guess he went up to heaven. I've been downtown such a long, long time. Never make it home by 7. Won't you come and take me home? I've been too long at the fair. Lord, I just can't stand it up anymore. You go up there, you don't go down a half step, you go up a full step. I went up to Jason, walked till my feet got sore. I never knew what laughing was till you walked out the door. Won't you come and take me home? I've been too long at the fair. Lord, I just can't stand it anymore. Good. You can give my soul to Abraham, give my soul to Saul, give my bones to Canada, my teeth, they don't hurt at all. I don't obey the highway, I guess that's just my pride. But I have heard the Prince of Darkness on his charger ride. Hi, Cynthia Cohen. Hi, Lauren. Silver plate is gleaming, scales are in his hand. I swear the night is falling, don't you lose another man. Won't you come and take me home? I've been too long at the fair. Lord, I just can't stand it anymore. Lord, I just can't stand it anymore. Kathy Marzik says, shag carpet in the dining room. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what they had. They had this dark maroon shag carpet. Pat Buckner, good morning. I remember that shag carpet. My family had this dining room that we also had, I think the house came with it, but it had a concert-sized old grand piano in one end of it. It was a big room. Lost a Drinker says, Suze and I are going to see Bonnie in Bozeman on September 1st. Ooh, awesome. Have a good time.
Nice.
I always think that Charlie's a little bit magic because he's met Bonnie Raitt and when she was a young woman, which I just find incredibly, just pretty cool. She touched me once. I went to an after concert party sometime in the 80s in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. I can't remember how I got into the after concert party. Mr. Bones was there, I remember. And I'm standing watching Mr. Bones doing something and somebody goes like this and moves me aside a little bit so she can get beyond me, and it's Bonnie Raitt. I was very excited. All right, Charlie, let's try my new song. You guys have heard this song in 100 different versions because I've been writing it now for years. And we think this might be the final version. We're hoping. This is definitely inspired by a wonderful songwriter named Tom Dundee, who lived in Chicago and passed away sometime in like 2006. Maybe a little on either side of that. Great songwriter. Let's see. There's our key. Ready? This is based on the fact that I don't travel light, and I remember my mother took me to Egypt and she carried a bag about this size. She had a spare pair of underwear and another shirt or something, and I had, a huge bag. When I travel, I like to be prepared. Sometimes I get scared. I do not like to find myself hungry or cold. I carry everything I own, more than Shanacone. Oh, it's better to travel light. That's something somewhere we get told. I carry stuff with me, and the packing has been random. Nothing has been abandoned since I was a kid. My grudges and my good luck and bullies and bad haircuts. I do not travel light. I never have and I never did. Somewhere I decided the trip would be more bearable. Pack something that's wearable, that'll keep you warm and dry. Warm and dry will go a long way on the everything's gone wrong day. And a trip, like a song, may take a turn before the end. Little turn around. I carry stuff with me. I know it can be annoying. I have the memory of an elephant. Remember that thing that you said? I carry memories of kissing people I am missing. I carry the living and I carry the dead. Somewhere I decided the trip would be more bearable. Pack something that's wearable, that'll keep you warm and dry. 'Cause warm and dry will go a long way on the everything's gone wrong day. A trip, like a song, may take a turn before the end. Someday I'll get it right. I learned to travel light, like the bird in flight, or just my wings in the great unknown. Oh, we're traveling all the time, leaving things behind. Why not find something you can carry that helps you feel at home? Here's Carol Bread saying, I'm a huge Broadway fan, so I think of Bonnie Raitt as John Rait's daughter. But most either think of John Raitt as Bonnie's father or have no idea who John is. Yeah, I've heard that John Raitt is a Broadway singer, and I'm actually not familiar with him. I should. Mike Meyer, gonna go find that album again. Sweet Shiny Eyes is the only song I know from it. That was amazing. Thank you, Mike. Nice to see you. Mike, thank you for mailing me back my Mike clip. It made a huge difference. Hi, Robert Knopf. Nice to see you. Kathy Marzik says the latest version is a keeper. Well, thank you. We want to tell you about some shows if you live in our area. We are playing in Dublin with our friend Kent Allen Saturday night at the Dublin Community Center. And next Saturday we're playing in Durham, New Hampshire at the Unitarian Church Coffee House, which is called the Oyster River Concerts. And then on May 16th, we're going to be in Deerfield, New Hampshire at the Deerfield Coffee House. And then on May 22nd, we're going to be at the Sunapee Coffee House. So this is our New Hampshire tour season. I think we should get a bus with a big black fly on the edge of it. I thought that would be appropriate. What do you think? A big black fly on the edge of it. All right. Let's play The Hospital, Charlie.
Okay.
We forgot about this song, which I wrote last summer when I got out of the hospital. And it came really fast, which means I kind of trust it. I've been in the hospital, what a surprise. Here's the emergency room, all the calm, careful eyes of people bending over you, trying to keep you alive. I've been in the hospital, what a surprise. You get good at the thing you do every day. They get good at the human body. I get good at this guitar I play. I used to think I'm on a mission, heal the world every day. Whole different order of magnitude in the hospital, what they say. Here's the sidewalk, here's the hole. One more breath, that's the goal. I'm lucky. This life I received. I got strong branches, a straight trunk. I have always been a sturdy tree. I don't mean to get heavy here, singing life and death, but I am counting my blessings, counting my heartbeats, counting every breath. Here's the sidewalk, here's the hole. One more breath, that's the goal. Here's the sidewalk, here's the hole. One more breath, that's the goal. Nice, Charlie. Isn't Charlie got a great harmony in that? I love what he's doing. Oh, look, here's Carol Pred. I first saw John Raitt on a TV version of Annie Get Your Gun with Mary Martin. I was probably around 8 or 9, but he was in many Broadway shows. He's been gone for quite a while now, I think. Thank you, Carol. Tom Luba, there you are. Brenna Olivier, what's the image on your mug? It's a bunny. Brad Meyer's wife, Sylvia Pope, gave me this for my birthday one year.
Bonnie used to date my roommate, a fellow named Bob Telson.
See, he really does know her.
Who's gone on to make quite a name for himself as an arranger and a musician and a composer. She used to come to our room, and we had good jams in the room.
Yeah.
And I do have this wonderful memory of Bonnie saying, "Go Charlie!"
Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. And Charlie's friend Brad, they talk sometimes about the fact that they think that Brad might be in a Bob Dylan song, the guy on a motorcycle.
Because Brad wouldn't let Bob take Joan Baez on his motorcycle. I think that was the idea. And the next day he showed up in a song about some.
Isn't that amazing? For me, that's like, oh my God, I met like astronauts or something. Here's Rick Allendorf. I directed Bonnie Raitt to her seat when I worked as an usher at the Boston Symphony Hall in my student days. Her father was there to sing with the Pops. Quite cool. It took me a second to process. I bet it did. Bonnie O'Donnell. Damn, Charlie, that's very cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. All right. Chazzy, you have a song.
Yeah, check out Bob Telson.
How would you find him? What is he
I would
written?
just go Bob Telson, look him up on, go to Wikipedia. He's a big deal.
Do you want? I could either do the weekend workshop now, or you can do your song now and then your song after. What do you want to do?
Whichever you like.
Let's just do the weekend workshop. Somebody asked for this weekend. Aloysius, one of the people who comes to this a lot. I haven't seen Aloysius here this morning. He came to our show in Westford and surprised us by asking for a song I haven't played in forever. So we've been working it up because it just seemed good to keep stuff in the. Hey Charlie, I bought an electric bass, says Tom Luba. Will you teach me how to play it? Yeah, if you come to Moab, you will. Definitely.
Definitely.
Here's Steve Verona. John Raitt died in 2005. Starred on Broadway in Oklahoma, Carousel, and many others. Thank you. So we're going to set the Wayback Machine to the summer of 2013. No, 2012. The fall of 2012. I have recently become single. TR and I have had our epic breakup. And I'm in Moab in the 113-degree heat in the summer trying to fill my time because I'm recently become single. And my agent calls me and says she can get me a gig at a nudist colony in Montana. And she knows that I don't like nudist colonies because she booked me at the Brighton Bush Hot Springs in like 1995. And I totally melted down and they found me in a fetal position in the back of my rental car. But I wanted to fill my time, and she said, they'll pay you $500. You can keep your clothing on. Do you want to play at this at this nudist colony in Montana? I said, okay. $500 on Labor Day weekend. It was going to fill my time, so I was going to do it. So I fly up on Labor Day weekend to Spokane, Washington, and the guy from the colony meets me in his van. He picks me up at the airport, and he drives me back to the nudist, whatever we're calling it, in Montana. And he's got all his clothing on, and on the trip over there, he tells me all about his political theory of nudism, which I am totally on board with. I have no problem with his political theory of nudism. But then we get to the place, and he delivers me to the dining hall where I'm going to do the show, and he delivers me there right about dinner time. And I am now in a dinner line with
many, apparently, for that weekend, it was mostly men, a lot of naked men who were carrying a white towel and wearing shoes. But I'm standing in line with them, making like radical eye contact because I don't want to have to look anywhere else. I somehow get through dinner. I don't remember how. And then after dinner, I'm supposed to give a concert. And there's a very high stage, about this high, that I'm going to stand on, and everybody else is going to sit in the audience. And there's a paisley carpet on this very high stage, and that paisley carpet's going to become important. Remember the paisley carpet. And so I start doing the show, and about 5 songs into the first set, one of these bridge pins from my guitar goes flying off. It just pops out onto the paisley carpet. And I don't have another bridge pin with me in Montana, so I have to get down on my hands and knees and crawl around the stage looking for my bridge pin while all the naked people watch me. And after doing this for about 3 minutes, my MC, a very large man wearing only tennis shoes, decides he's going to come up and help me by standing at the microphone while I crawl around, essentially at his feet, looking for my bridge pin. I can't remember anything else about the night. I do remember I must have known you by that time because I called you. I remember from the room and said, "You won't believe what happened to me tonight." This song I had written after the first time that I played at the Brighton Bush Hot Springs, but it's definitely my nudist colony experience song. There we go. There's Larry Pattis. Larry Pattis was with me at the Brighton Bush Hot Springs when I melted down with David Roth and Chuck Pyle. And David Roth, he's still sleeping, but he's here. Oh, the Chuck and Dave Get Cozy tour. If I come to your weekend workshop, do I have to dance to a drum in a field? I spent 45 years learning to use my words to show how I feel. Don't put me with 25 strangers and then tell me to just let go. I've been in couples therapy. Show me something I don't already know. When I read the brochure that they mailed me, it said transformative and fun. How did I guess they meant get undressed and then beat on this drum? You can't cure me with drumming or dancing. Many, many people have tried. I'm repressed but polite. I say thank you and good night. And if they ask if I like it, well, I've lied. They might have been drumming and dancing when they landed at Plymouth Rock. But I can guess from which side. It wasn't my tribe, my people. We stand still and we talk. Good job, Charlie. All right, you ready to play your song? Carol Pred says, The Adventures of Cozy Sheridan, you should write a book. You know, I've thought about that occasionally. I love that Larry Pattis is here. Larry was doing sound for that tour at the Brighton Bush Hot Springs, and he drove us everywhere, and he plays. Larry's an amazing instrumental guitarist here. Larry, you should put your website up here so we can find you. And he was on that tour, and I think it was 1998, maybe, a long time ago.
And if you want to know anything about guitars, you should ask Larry.
Yeah, Larry knows everything about guitars. Okay, I got to make sure you can see Charlie's hand. All right, Charlie, there you go.
So I recently had quite a bad injury skiing, and now I'm sort of in the process of trying to recover. And
Just gonna move this.
Which reminded me of this song I wrote a number of years back when I was going through a similar period where I just couldn't. I was really struggling to get back into my body and get back on my feet. So here it is. What's it called? I'm Breaking.
Yep.
I used to go out dancing. I used to twist and shake. But lately I just stay at home, afraid of what might break, and nothing seems to help me. Everything is freezing up. It wakes me when I'm sleeping. It hurts when I get up. Sometimes I fly, sometimes I fall. But lately seems I don't do much at all. 'Cause I am breaking, I am breaking. Another nail in the coffin, a broken link on a chain. Every step that I've taken seems to lead to pain. Maybe I'm acting just like a baby. I know I've had a good long haul. If I can learn to live with pain, how will I live it all? Sometimes I fly, sometimes I fall, but lately seems I don't do much at all. 'Cause I am breaking, I am breaking. Use it or lose, it's not just what people say. If I don't keep on trying, it's gonna go away. Yeah. So I am out here trying, brittle, but I'm feeling brave. I got to know what's gone for good and what can still be saved. Am I big enough for sorrow, wise enough for pain? How do I let my spirit rise again? Sometimes I fly, sometimes I fall. Lately seems I don't do much at all. 'Cause I am breaking, I am breaking. Well, I am breaking, oh yes, I am breaking.
Nice, Charlie. Here's Ginny Murphy. I identified Charlie. I opened a window and it made my shoulder ache for a week. Here's Larry. At least you weren't skateboarding backstage before your encore like Billy Strings this week. Oh my God. Is that what happened?
And what happened?
Skateboarding backstage before the encore. Now he's got plates and screws. Oh my God.
When he
That's
fell
terrible.
off of his...
Yeah. Bunny Barnes, good morning. Here's Larry. Larry is listing his website. I'm just going to stick it there. I think I can do this. LarryPattis.com. And then I'll... we're going to play one more song. And I want to thank you all for being here. Here's Kathy Marzik. Breaking is the unwelcome companion of aging. I wake up every day wondering what else will not work, but living with the breaking sure beats the alternative. I hope you're feeling better every day from the latest break. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Here's Marie Eaton. Terrific song, Charlie. Always beautiful music, and the words are perfect. Thank you, Marie. And here's Carol Pred. Nice, Charlie. Okay, we're going to play you one more song. If you live in the New England area or the New Hampshire area, I want to remind you that we're on our New Hampshire tour this month. We're in Dublin this weekend and in Durham next weekend and in Deerfield middle of May and then Sunapee. So you can find everything on our website, cozysharon.com. We're going to go out on that Chuck McCabe song.
Oh, okay. Which is in G?
It's going to be in G. I hope you have a good week. We're going to send you out on this song that I call My Prayer for You, which I just think is such a positive song. May your numbers all be lucky. May your traffic lights be green. May you know high and low and be mostly in between. May you go a little crazy if it helps you to explain the troubles of a world gone insane. My prayer for you, you may do what makes you laugh, makes you new. And when others smell the roses, may you stop and pick a few and live it up before they drop the other shoe. My prayer for you. May you find an old friend and may you lose a little weight. If they catch you red-handed, may you have your story straight. May you always see them coming, so to keep from getting burned by the nosy and the pushy, acting helpful and concerned. My prayer for you, that you may do what makes you laugh, gets you through. And what others do in 12 steps, they you nail in 9 or 10. You never have to wake your sponsor up again. My prayer for you, it's my favorite verse and it's the one I forgot. May you find the consolation of some living, loving thing. A cat or dog will do if you give up on human beings. If your dreams are all in vain, may you be the last to know. And if they ever blow the world up, may you be the first to go. My prayer for you, when it's all through, you've had your day, got your due, and may many be sad to see the last of you, and just a few be glad to see it too. My prayer for you. We want to thank you all for being here with us. This has been a wonderful time with you. Our world is really insane right now, and we need to get together and remember that we are kind people and that most of us are fairly rational and community-minded, and we're going to get through. So take care of yourselves. We're going to see you next week. Stay informed, but not so much that you're overwhelmed. Get outside, and thanks for being with us. Take care.